For decades, the depths of our oceans have hidden structures and anomalies that continue to challenge our understanding of Earth's past. Among these mysteries, the alleged underwater pyramid observed by Marcelo Igazusta has sparked a wave of speculation and continues to circulate in alternative research communities. This structure, said to lie beneath the Atlantic Ocean, has become a point of fascination, curiosity, and debate among enthusiasts of unexplained phenomena and ancient mysteries. Many wonder whether it represents a natural formation, an optical illusion created by satellite imagery, or perhaps something far more intriguing. The very idea that a symmetrical, pyramid-shaped object might rest on the ocean floor invites questions about what may have once existed long before human history was officially recorded.
Marcelo Igazusta, an amateur researcher exploring satellite images from tools available online, claimed to have come across a shape that greatly resembled a pyramid. According to his observations, the structure seemed unusually geometric for a natural formation, displaying what appeared to be straight lines and sharp angles. These characteristics immediately drew the attention of those who believed that ancient civilizations might have been far more advanced than traditional history allows us to imagine. For them, any hint of artificial geometry beneath the sea revives theories about forgotten cultures, submerged cities, or catastrophic events that reshaped the world thousands of years ago.
When the first images circulated on the internet, they quickly captured the imagination of many viewers. Some suggested that the shape might be part of a submerged city, similar to the legendary Atlantis, while others believed it could be evidence of a civilization that existed long before the rise of Egypt, Sumer, or Mesoamerica. The possibility of discovering a structure that predates the oldest known pyramids on land is almost overwhelming because it forces us to reconsider what we think we know about human origins. Humans have built pyramids in Egypt, in Mexico, and in various parts of the world, but the idea of pyramids under the ocean raises questions that challenge everything we think we understand about history.
Many who have analyzed the alleged structure argue that nature rarely creates such symmetrical shapes on such a large scale. They point to the apparent precision of the angles and the smoothness of the surfaces as indications of intentional construction. At the same time, critics argue that satellite images can be misleading, and that natural formations like seamounts, volcanic remnants, or even patterns created by ocean currents could easily produce shapes that appear artificial. The ocean floor, after all, is full of unusual geological forms created by millions of years of volcanic and tectonic activity. Without physical samples, underwater scans, or direct exploration, it is extremely difficult to determine what is real and what is simply an illusion of perspective.
Still, the mystery becomes more compelling when one considers that many ancient cultures spoke about lost lands and cities swallowed by the sea. Legends from Greece, Mesoamerica, and even ancient Asian traditions hint at advanced societies destroyed by catastrophic floods. For some researchers, the underwater pyramid seems to echo these ancient stories and fuels speculation that perhaps myths contain fragments of historical truth. If this pyramid were truly artificial, then it might belong to a civilization that vanished thousands of years ago, leaving behind only silent ruins hidden beneath the waves. It is this possibility that continues to attract people who are searching not just for physical evidence, but for the truth about humanity's forgotten past. Over time, more observers use satellite tools to re-examine the area, trying to determine whether the shape was consistent across different angles, lighting conditions, and image updates. In many cases, the pyramid-like form still appeared visible, raising further curiosity. Some argued that if the image were simply a glitch or a trick of digital rendering, it would have disappeared or altered in later satellite revisions. The persistence of the shape encouraged theories that there might indeed be something worth investigating. Others, however, insisted that the underwater terrain in that region naturally forms sharp slopes due to tectonic boundaries and volcanic ridges, meaning the pyramid could simply be part of the natural landscape.
The ocean has always held secrets beyond human reach. Only a very small percentage of the deep sea has been explored, leaving enormous stretches of ocean floor unknown and inaccessible. This lack of knowledge creates a fertile environment for speculation. The underwater pyramid is one of many unexplained anomalies that remain untouched by direct scientific research, simply because reaching such places requires immense technological resources. Even today, deep-sea exploration is expensive, complex, and challenging, making it extremely difficult to verify mysterious discoveries found through satellite images alone. Despite the uncertainties, the idea of an underwater pyramid resonates because pyramids themselves are extraordinary structures. Across the world, they remain among the most sophisticated architectural achievements of ancient civilizations. The fact that pyramids appear in different cultures, separated by vast oceans, raises the question of whether there might have been shared knowledge or even older civilizations that influenced later societies. If another pyramid exists underwater, it might not only change archaeology, but also challenge assumptions about human development and cultural exchange. The possibility of a global ancient civilization is one of the most fascinating hypotheses emerging from such discoveries.
Those who believe in lost civilizations often refer to unexplained artifacts, monumental stoneworks, and the astronomical alignments found in ancient structures. They argue that official history does not give enough credit to the capabilities of early humans. The underwater pyramid, in their view, might be one more piece of evidence suggesting that advanced societies existed long before the civilizations that appear in history books. According to this perspective, human history might stretch back much further than conventional timelines acknowledge, and the sea may hide the remains of entire cultures that were destroyed by ancient geological or cosmic events.
On the other side, skeptics point out that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Without underwater excavation, geological sampling, or credible scientific documentation, it remains impossible to prove that the pyramid is artificial. They warn that misinterpreting natural formations can lead to misleading conclusions and distract from real scientific study. Yet even skeptical voices rarely deny that the ocean still hides many unknowns. They simply caution that until actual expeditions are made, the underwater pyramid will remain a hypothesis rather than a confirmed discovery. Still, the mystery persists because humans are naturally drawn to the unknown. The ocean floor is one of the last frontiers left on our planet. We have mapped the surfaces of Mars and the Moon in greater detail than the planet we live on. This irony fuels the imagination and encourages curiosity about what lies underwater. The alleged pyramid is just one example of how modern technology, particularly satellite observation, can reveal shapes and patterns that might have gone unnoticed for centuries. In a way, digital tools have become the new archaeological instruments, opening a window into places that were once invisible to human eyes.
Some speculate that if the structure were artificial, it could be extremely ancient, perhaps dating back to a time before the last ice age, when sea levels were dramatically lower. During that period, coastlines extended much farther into what is now deep water. Entire regions that are now submerged might once have been inhabited by people. If a pyramid lies underwater, it could belong to an era when humans built monuments long before recorded civilization. This would profoundly reshape our understanding of human evolution and the lost chapters of our past.
There are also theories that connect underwater structures to global catastrophic events, such as massive flooding or geological upheavals. Some believe that sudden climate changes, volcanic eruptions, or shifting tectonic plates might have submerged entire regions, taking their architectural achievements with them.
According to this narrative, the underwater pyramid might be a remnant of such a disaster, surviving deep below the surface as the silent witness of a vanished world. While these ideas remain speculative, they capture the imagination of millions of people who seek answers to the mysteries of ancient history and forgotten civilizations.
Of course, imagination alone is not enough to confirm anything. Yet imagination is also one of the most powerful forces in human exploration. Many of the greatest discoveries in human history began as ideas that seemed impossible or absurd. The search for underwater pyramids might inspire future technological developments, new expeditions, and deeper research into the ocean floor. Even if the alleged structure turns out to be natural, the process of investigation expands our knowledge about the planet and encourages curiosity that ultimately leads to progress.
For now, the underwater pyramid remains a subject of debate and fascination rather than established fact. But its presence in public imagination has already achieved something remarkable. It reminds us that the world still holds mysteries, that human knowledge is far from complete, and that our past may contain chapters yet to be uncovered. Whether the pyramid is a natural anomaly or a relic of an ancient civilization, it serves as a symbol of the human desire to explore, to question, and to seek answers beyond the limits of what we already know.
Many who speak about this structure do so not because they believe they have definitive proof, but because they are motivated by the possibility of discovery. They look at the ocean not as an empty space, but as a vast archive of Earth's forgotten history. Every unexplored depth could hold secrets capable of changing our understanding of humanity. In this sense, the underwater pyramid is more than a shape in satellite imagery. It is an invitation to explore, to investigate, and to wonder about what might be hidden beneath the surface of our world.
In the end, the mystery of the pyramid found by Marcelo Igazusta may remain unresolved for a long time, but the discussion it inspires continues to grow. People remain curious about what lies beyond the boundaries of accepted history. They ask questions that challenge official narratives and push the limits of curiosity. Even if definitive answers are never found, the search creates a space for imagination, critical thought, and scientific curiosity to coexist. What matters most is not only whether the pyramid is real, but the fact that it encourages people to think, to question, and to remain open to the unknown.
Perhaps one day new technology will allow direct exploration of the site. Submersible drones, advanced imaging equipment, or underwater research expeditions may bring clarity to the mystery. Until then, the underwater pyramid will continue to live in a space between possibility and uncertainty. It is a reminder that our planet still holds many secrets waiting to be discovered. And for those who believe that history stretches far beyond what we currently understand, the pyramid beneath the ocean represents a small but powerful glimpse into a world that has been hidden from us for thousands of years.
Whether the underwater pyramid turns out to be a natural formation or evidence of an ancient civilization, the fascination surrounding it reveals something deeply human. We're a species that seeks meaning in patterns, significance in mysteries, and answers in the unknown. The oceans may conceal countless mysteries, but they also inspire endless curiosity. The pyramid of Marcelo Igazusta, whatever its true nature, is a symbol of that curiosity. It encourages us to look deeper, to question what we think we know, and to remember that our world is far more mysterious than we often imagine.